welcome to this beautiful beach meditation. My name is Olivia Kissper, and this meditation is nothing like you've experienced before. And for that, I will help you to really relax deeply so you can experience some deeper states of consciousness. And today, because we don't have that much time, I am not going to be relaxing at every single part of your body because you have too many. It will require a little bit your participation. I'm going to invite you to take a really deep breaths, 3 deep breaths. Just like the ocean just comes in and out. We're gonna take these deep breaths, not like a small ocean, just like that little splishy splash, like a big ocean that represents the magnitude of who you truly are. And so I've noticed that many people actually have a very superficial breathing. They breathe and their belly is not even moving, and it seems like most people actually breathe only through their ass sometimes. So really participate and prepare yourself. We're going to take a deep breath in for about 5 seconds and then exhale really slowly for about 7 seconds, okay? And if you want, you can imagine that love is in the air and you'll be breathing in love and you'll be exhaling all the baloney that's inside of you. So prepare yourself really well and let's get started. Deep breath in. And exhale. All the baloney. Very good. And 2 more, even deeper. And release all the tension and all the baloney from your body. And the last one, inhale the deepest one ever. And release, 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 release. And just notice that when you change inside, everything on the outside changes as well, changes as well, changes as well, changes. So sit back and let me take you deeper, beyond what your mind tells you, beyond this visible world, lies and illusions you've been telling yourself. Let me take you deeper to notice the invisible world. The world of thoughts, feelings, sensations, emotions, images, stories, hopes, dreams, the world of expectations, feelings, sensations, emotions, thoughts, words, stories, hopes that you call yours. And go within, noticing your inner world that is only available to you. And take all your attention away from the world that appears outside of you. And imagine that you have a dream, have a dream, have a dream. In that dream, you lived in a quite a beautiful place. Just outside of a large forest that pulsates with life, surrounded by rocky mountains, waterfalls, and smell of moss and pine trees. Where the sun appeared to rise each morning among all other creatures and critters, between fresh moss and tall grass. You inhabited this place as a ladybug, a beautiful alien-like being who spent her days by grooming, having philosophical conversations with her Uber driver, contemplating life, enjoying the abundance of nature, more conversations from the backseat, or even experiencing the first kiss. However, life wasn't always so easy. Sometimes she found herself feeling invisible and jealous that other friends had more fun than her. She felt alone and so small in the world that seemed so big and unsupportive. And even though she had everything that she needed, she felt she was lacking something, stuck. She felt she's not belonging. That life was treating her so badly. And she found herself in painful situations over and over again. Until one day, she heard about the dandelion field. She heard that people blow the seeds off and any wishes are granted to them. She immediately knew that was her only option, so she began her journey to find the dandelion field. She knew she must find at least 3 seeds to make 3 wishes, to never feel so small, invisible and alone again. She was obsessed by the idea and walked miles and miles to find this magic place, thinking of all the people who got free from their hurts by blowing the seeds off. She walked without stopping or sleeping or eating until one day she found the perfect dandelion with just 3 seeds left. With all her remaining strength, she prepared to blow her wishes. In her mind, she held a strong vision for her future, to never feel so small, invisible and alone ever again. She was determined to blow all 3 seeds at once and be free and happy. So she tried and tried. However, her mouth was too small and her breath wasn't strong enough to even move a single seed. And that was the moment she realized this world was simply not for her, and she gave up. She found the tallest tree nearby and decided to jump from the top and never open her wings again. And as she was climbing to finish her life, a dark storm came out of nowhere. She climbed, and as she was at the very top, ready to jump, in that very moment, a huge wind blew so hard that it took all the seeds from every single dandelion from the field below, and the seeds were blown far, far away, further than they would ever go. And in that moment, the ladybug remembered who she really was. She remembered she was the infinite intelligence, an unlimited being shaping itself into everything there is. A being that is so unlimited, creative, and omnipresent that in its natural form, it can't experience anything. It can't feel anything, just like you wouldn't be able to experience the color black if everything ever was only black. So it projected its consciousness into the time and space illusion and shaped itself into the being through which it wants to have an experience. The unlimited being of infinite intelligence hypnotized itself into a dream based on false perception to create a playground for amazing experiences and stories waved into reality with such precision and perfection. Creating an illusion that seems so believable, immersing itself into experiences and feelings. So it can experience touch and hear sounds and music. So it can smell and experience through the illusion of having a body. So it can taste a cup of tea, feel the air on its skin, or what it feels like to be completely immersed in liquid. The dream of the limited bodies and perspectives allow for experiencing such beauty and adventures, closeness to the apparent others, and it goes much deeper. The infinite intelligence constantly creates stories we find ourselves in, stories and challenges we label good or bad, just to experience a variety of immersive movies on its own skin, while in truth we are never stuck. For the creative infinite intelligence, any experience is amazing. There is no judgment, there is no good or bad experience, just pure, oh my god, the fact that we can experience anything. It's pure magic. What we take for granted each day is the infinite intelligence shaping itself into everything and everyone to create amazing stories and experiences. And so, relax into your own being aware of the unexpected unfolding. What if nothing you believed about you, others, or how the world should work is true? What if life was a game of the real you versus your mind and its convincing pictures and movies popping just under your awareness? What if you could let go of all the effort? What if there is nothing you have to do? Nothing you have to think about? What if there is nothing you have to change? Nothing you have to fix? When you are looking at the unfolding art from the perspective of who you really are. The awareness that doesn't judge anything and anyone. What if you are okay in each moment? What if you are safe in each moment? Except of what the mind tells you about it. How some thoughts and images pop into your mind without you doing it. You are not doing anything. You are the happening. And beyond the illusion of time and space, beyond the illusion of doing, is just you being here, and not even that. Everything is consciousness. Your true nature is dynamic and always changing. All I want you to do is to notice that there is two ways of listening inside of you. One with skeptical mind that needs to evaluate everything, and one with open mind and curiosity, one with mind that's relaxed and peaceful. All that matters at the end is your experience. Yesterday doesn't happen, and tomorrow doesn't happen. Just like you left your shoes behind the door, now leave your past behind the door, leave your future behind the door. The only thing that exists is this moment. Even this moment is just a memory now. Let me show you something. Stay relaxed. Very still. Just notice how your thoughts pop into your mind by themselves. And if you watch them long enough, an interesting thing will happen. You'll notice that remembering is not different from your dreams and imagination, and has nothing to do with reality. How would you live your life if you couldn't imagine your past? How How would you look at your beloved if you couldn't remember the hurts they caused you? And how would you celebrate life if you didn't need anything from it other than what you already have? How would you love if you knew you can't get hurt? And how would you contribute if you couldn't imagine being rejected and stuck in the future? You would be just left with yourself and with your own truth and guidance, moment to moment, because each moment has intelligence in it. The emotions come from the imagined past and future and distort the present moment. So, what if your memories were just like dreams? What if you couldn't trust your thoughts and memories? Be left just with yourself in this moment. Now, this moment. See, in your mind you can imagine anything. There is no limits on what you can imagine. There is infinite number of problems, injustices and judgments and hurt, and none of them are part of reality. You call it remembering, and you're still going to imagination to do this remembering, because what you're looking for does not exist here. The only real moment is this one. It's what happens now, not the story you have about it. Just one frame, one stage, one. And it all starts right now. Because your life is not explained by the past. It's explained by what you're thinking and believing this moment and each moment. When you lose everything you have, your dreams, your hopes, even that self that wants to be loved and liked and achieve and to have a purpose, and when you lose all that, all you're left with is just pure essence, pure love, observing without any judgment, not wanting anything to be different from what it is this moment. And only this moment is real, and not even that. At the moment before this one is just a memory, which is a confabulation of your mind. So you don't have a history except of what you're believing about your past. All your yesterdays and tomorrows are held in your mind, and to believe otherwise, it's completely crazy. To believe you are not safe here is crazy, because you imagine the future. So, what would your life be like without your memories of the past pain and injustices? You'd be okay. This moment, you have everything what you need. Each moment, except what you're thinking about it in your mind. Just playful. It's compassionate. Your true nature is love. It's grounded. Your true nature is openness. Your true nature is playful. Your true nature is inspiration. It's being present, relaxed, graceful, is loved. Your true nature is accepting, openness, and kind, and welcoming, and caring. Present is expansive, relaxed, giving, sharing, and graceful. Your true nature is centered, is loved, courageous. Your true nature is playful and kind and wondrous, welcoming and clear, caring and compassionate and clear, give grounded and compassionate, sharing, light and grounded, curious, intelligent, courageous. It's joyful. Your true nature is playful. It's connected. It's peaceful. It's connected. It's true nature. It's love, passionate. Your true nature is openness. True nature. It's inspiration. Joyful, present, grateful, relaxed, connected. Graceful, relaxed, centered, serene. Your true nature is accepting, and kind, welcoming, and caring, expansive. Your true nature giving, sharing, it's peaceful, curious, it's courageous. Your true nature is playful. It's wondrous. It's peaceful. It's clear. Compassionate. Grounded. Light. Intelligent. Joyful. Grateful. Connected. Happy. Your true nature is love and compassionate and grounded and light. It's intelligent. It's joyful. It's connected and happy. Your true nature is love. Your true nature is openness. It's inspiration. To be present, relaxed, and graceful, centered. Your true nature is accepting and kind, welcoming and caring, expansive, giving, sharing, curious and courageous. Your true nature is playful. It's wondrous. It's peaceful. It's clear. Compassionate. Grounded. Light. Intelligent. Joyful. Grateful. Connected.